kill Anthony from your Discord.
What?
If you haven't already.
Change your name from...
Oh, well, I guess you don't have to. You can keep it
No,
Anthony.
I'll change the name to, I can't change my name in this Discord. Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, you can. What?
So, Shar, have you ever heard of fried crickets?
So,
the big doubt
Charlotte,
face.
let me explain what happened.
Fix hardware acceleration.
That's a very good face you made there, Hunter.
Everybody went and saw Mist's house
while I was gone,
or his hotel. This
was like
this is why you
a
were
mere.
Gone. So what happened was Phoebe
Like
went,
20
I'm gonna
minutes.
go
Yeah,
tell my
eventually.
parents, and I'm gonna have them prepare the house because my dad's gonna want to clean and my mom's gonna want to start cooking, and they're all gonna want to meet you, and I'm just gonna go prepare them, otherwise they're gonna freak out a little bit. Okay, all right, bye. And so you ran off.
Oh, okay.
Then Phoebe, so you're aware, during that time is when you would have had the conversation that me and you had a long time ago.
Wait,
with your parents.
With your parents. About, like, I gave someone my consent. There you go. So that's where all that happened, right? So,
yeah.
With that, they went and saw Mist's room. Mist embellished this hotel a little bit. It's a Motel 6, but it's extremely clean. It's been
no bed bugs.
Well, funny you say that. So it was very clean until they inspected it a little further. As they pulled off the covers and they peeled off the first sheet. Underneath the first sheet was a second sheet, and there were bed bugs. Quite a lot. Along with which, Norori, when she went down to go look at the bed, stuck her fingers on some weird,
mysterious liquid,
sticky and wet liquid. And then as she's looking under the bed, she sees them crawling, runs out of the room, and begins frantically cleaning her hands. Mist goes over to look, and as he does and looks, Anter goes over to look, and as he does, he's looking for bed bugs. Floen casts Prestidigitation. All of the bed bugs fall off of the bed in one little spot, and they begin crawling up the sides of the bed back to where Mist had been sleeping. Anter starts eating them. Mist runs out of the room.
Anter starts clicking and clacking at him.
Anter starts clicking and clacking, does not actually say words.
I put my key card on the table and leave.
Yeah, he leaves. Thrax follows Mist. Floen leaves because why the fuck would these two idiots talk to each other? Because they can't. And while they're outside, they have an actual serious conversation while Antony is eating the bed bugs and claims the key card as he's the last one standing in the room for his own. They all look at each other and have a serious conversation of, do we want him to stay around? He's eaten a whole person before. Like, actually eaten a whole person.
Just the brain.
And brains.
Yeah, 2 people. And when he first was discovered, someone that they really liked and enjoyed was immediately devoured by them. By Anter. Yep, I see her.
I'm watching. Yeah, don't look. Don't look at her.
And
don't look over.
They not all agreed, actually. Only one person disagreed, and it's the person you've been staring at this entire time. But don't worry. He simply wanted a bard, and since Antony was really going to provide him a bard, Mist has decided, no, I'll provide you one. I'll get you a bard. And everyone is walking to Phoebe's house. This is not a joke. This is actually what happened. Chris has lost his character of his own free will.
Chris also raised his hand and voted to be killed. So this is
he voted himself off the island.
Very important to say.
I am an NPC. I might return at level 4. Who knows?
He will return at level 4 to die. But who knows? And here we are. As this gaggle of bastards, Phoebe, they wander up to your house after about an hour. and you just finish up the conversation with your parents, and you hear a knock at your door. Must be them.
Phoebe shouts to her family, "I got it!" And you just hear the hoofs. Tick, 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 tick.
You see your mom, Phoebe, from around the corner, just
What the fuck?
She runs to the door
staring at the door.
and throws it open. Hi guys!
Phoebe.
Hello.
Literally everyone is here but Andrew.
Where? Okay. Where?
Big smiles.
Where's this Anthony?
Big smiles from everyone but one.
I don't.
You
know.
all hear a disembodied voice from the back. Yes. Where's Anthony?
I don't know.
Who?
Oh, is he not able to make it?
I look at Nori.
We can talk about it later. I'll tell you everything.
Sure. Or yeah, maybe he'll like show up later or whatever.
I hope
I
not.
think back. I never handed him the address.
Oh, so we'll have to. Oh, he's probably lost somewhere. We'll have to go like find him or something. But you guys don't have to stand out here. You can come on in.
I'll walk in.
Mom, Dad, this is my adventuring party. I'll just start. I'll just start from like left to right here. So this is Thraxrola Torangar. He is a blue dragon from the Underdark, and then over here is Flowen, and his cat, Calcifer. Really, really nice gentleman from the Feywild. And over here is Mist Over the Mountains. He is from Kasuna Village. And this is our more newer member, Norori. And she lives here in Haven. Everybody, this is my mom and dad.
bows.
Head nod.
I will show you these people, but immediately, Phoebe, your mother looks at you, smiles. It's so nice to meet all of them. What to? It is so nice to meet all of you. I've heard nothing but good things about you all specifically.
Yeah, Thrax risks his life for everybody.
Insight check just a little bit to see if like I can catch on.
Mist, I'm going to have you autofill that.
Autofill that? Okay.
Yep, because just so everybody's aware. God damn!
Yeah, I'm.
Well, it's Phoebe's other artwork.
You see Mix
alternative Phoebe.
Toon Trotter, Phoebe's mom. Ah,
He's got it going on, you know?
Dingleberries.
damn! Dingleberries
Boots with the fur.
with the fucking fern. With
That's
that,
cheating. She has the fur.
Kozak, Phoebe's mother or father, walks up. No, really, it is very good to see all of you, and to meet all of you individually. Finally, having faces to the names, isn't that right, dear? And as well as them, two more faces trot up. Zim.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he's tall and ripped. You see Zim and Kot, Toon Trotter. Zim in green, Kot in red. Zim kind of sitting in the back, not really saying a whole lot, and actually kind of hiding behind her dad a little bit. But Kot runs straight up to Thrax, looks straight up because he is so fucking tall, just goes, "No, you're really tall, and you're exactly what I thought, and you're really blue, and you're really big, and you're really cool, and you're really big, and yeah!
Drax is gonna look down, look at the
Hey,
dad,
Lawson.
look down, just. Mm.
He just kind of watches you slowly. And he's kind of looking at you with a bit of a smile, like a little mischievous. It's the mom that looks at you, and you can see she starts like reaching for her back as you're like reaching your hands forward.
I put a hand up.
Puts your hands down.
Hand goes down, hand goes up. It's like,
Todd immediately is just like, a piece, a
A
piece,
piece.
a piece.
Hello.
your wife might cut out the fuck out.
Thank the
I
Lord.
heard all of that,
Me
but
doing
didn't hear
that.
none of it.
She's just like I want you. Just I need it. Shake her violently.
No.
No, he's putting her on the back of his
Okay,
head.
you're like,
Spin.
spin.
Rotate.
Spin her around.
spin.
She's like, oh, she's just sitting up top. She's like, I'm so tall. I'm so tall. You're so strong. She like leans over and like starts poking you in like your face. She's like, you are the best man I've ever seen. So blue,
did you
so
have
tall, so
sugar?
strong. So blue, so tall, so strong, so
Hi.
mighty. His name is Thrax.
You guys just see like an inner eyelid just go over his eyes made to protect him.
You could be a good bard one day.
Huh? I didn't even hear you.
I said you could be a good bard one day.
No, I'm gonna be a barbarian.
Okay.
My father is a bard.
Her eyes just twitching. And you
But
see
yeah, Miss, my father is a bard.
that I
Are you
am.
any good?
Well, I was good enough to woo this beautiful lady over here. So I like to think I'm very good.
I pat Drax on the back a couple times.
And then you see Zeem kind of step out from the back. I heard that you, and points that you missed,
Mhm.
are very good at hiding yourself. And I don't normally hide myself very well, but I would like to learn. And she's kind of like kicking at the ground and twisting her foot a little. And she says, like, I'd like to learn so I can teach my sister when she needs to hide from people.
Okay.
If that's okay with you, if you
Um,
could, I'm not very good at hide and seek. If you could just show me.
I look down at her and I look up to the father and just kind of
He looks at Mix. Nix looks at him. And then, yes, I think that would be just fine.
I can show you. The shadows are your best friends.
I heard that the shadows are dangerous because the shadows have been. And then, like, you see Mix just like covers her mouth. It's good enough. You two go run along and play. I have my eye on everyone. It's fine.
Do you want me to go watch
Yes.
Demon Cot? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll give her a look. Give a very soft smile, just like I understand that you're probably stressed. And just
There's a bunch of strangers and adventurers who could slay her entire family in a heartbeat, as she's normally a sniper, and she's just staring at all of you guys like you're in proximity.
I didn't want to do hand to hand. I wasn't really good at it, but I could do it.
I can do hand to gun.
Bam. Pull the trigger.
Yeah. She's kind of looking at all of you and relaxes a little, and she's like, I'm gonna go finish making the meal. I'll be right back. And she walks away very hesitantly, keeps double backing. Actually, Norai?
Novora.
Norori.
Would you
Do
like
you
some
think
help?
you can help me in the back? I would love some help.
By all means.
She gets you to come to the back. You two start working on dinner. She's making a stew. She just puts you to like, I see you're good with a sword. I assume you're good with a smaller blade. Can you cut the vegetables, please, and cut the meat? And I'll start cooking everything, and then I'll make you a little chef snack. So we're good to go. Can you wash your hands?
I would love to wash my hands.
Here, and she puts you over, and there's a sink, there's a little Dawn dish soap dispenser. You're like, life is great. Life is so great.
Let me scrub it. Yeah, let me scrub it. I'm ready to cook.
As that's happening, Floen, Kozak actually approaches you, and he goes, "So from the Feywild, you say? Where exactly were you, my friend?"
Hard to say. I was rather lost.
Oh. And we'll move away from that. Because you two are going to talk as Kozak is going to lead you outside. And
You become
he's
more
going to
lost.
offer you a drink. And he's going to shut the door behind you. And you hear a click. So you are both in private. And he's going to start talking to you a little bit.
He's gonna start messaging me over Discord. What?
Yep, he's going to start messaging you over Discord.
What's the Discord?
Dude, he doesn't get any kind of like communication besides talking. You know that. Can't read.
With that,
Get
let's
to
see here.
communicate.
Mist and well, actually, Thrax. Is there anything you'd like to do with Kot, other than just be terrorized?
Thrax will endure the terrorism for a bit, but then start training her, I guess, which is like, all right, hands up, pick her up, have her like pull, have her run around, and just tire her out.
Yeah,
But under
done.
training. Push-ups, yes, she has to jump from one spot to another. Just
Mhm. And as you're doing all that, she's just looking at you, just like, I do this literally the entire day. Once my dad tried to tire me out, and he never was able to. On top of that, he once gave me a weapon, and I was able to beat him. You should give me a weapon. I'll be able to beat you. You should be able to give me a weapon, and I'd like to keep the weapon for the rest of my life. I want a big weapon. I want a two-hander. I want a big weapon. I like hammers. Hammers the best. Hammers the actual best. The hammer we have a hammer downstairs. Actually, sometimes we keep it upstairs. It gets moved a lot because my dad wasn't able to actually grab it, and she's like getting lifted up as she's saying this.
Hot.
I would
What?
love to see that.
Hot.
What?
You're talking
What?
too fast.
Why? What do you
Talking
mean?
too
I can
fast.
talk as fast as I want because he can understand me.
No. Common is not his first language.
What does he speak?
I
What do you
speak
think?
Draconic.
Are you a real dragon?
Yes.
I love it.
You're not making any sound, by the way, when you do that. Your voice suppression.
I know I'm not. I'm not making a sound. She's just
The
vibrating.
excitement is just fucking vibrating. Yeah.
Her molecules
And,
start moving through the floor.
We're gonna come back to that in a moment. As Mist,
Yeah.
you are with Zeem again. She's in green. She's kind of like wandering up behind you. She's like, "So, how do you hide? I'm not really shy. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
I'm farthest from being shy, but sometimes you got to get away whenever things are weird. So I want to learn how to hide."
Don't need to explain it. Just
Yeah.
the first thing I'll teach
I mean,
you.
you just kind of look like a little bit of a loner or an outsider or something
I
like
can
that. So I
be.
figured you'd be one of
I-
the best people to learn from.
Yes. I keep things hidden. Yes. The first thing
Okay.
I'm going to teach you is never tell anybody exactly where you're going to go, so that they know or that they don't know where to look.
Are you gonna try to touch me or something? Why don't you
No.
want me to tell people where we're going?
That is rude. I'm not talking about now. That's fucked up.
No, you're the one who's saying this, not
No.
me.
I
My mom told me to warn me about people like you. This, Mist, is where you learn. She's the bard of the family.
You get lyric.
you're a little
So,
smarter than I
can
took
you
you
show
for.
me how to, sneak around? I mean, you're like amazing. You can
You
blend
could tell
anywhere.
lies.
I want to
correct?
learn. Huh?
You could tell lies, correct? Very good.
No, not really.
I
I
believe you.
wish.
Different task, different day. Different type of hiding. As I was going to
Right.
describe that,
That's also kind of hiding.
but you accused me instead. I get it.
Well,
Just
disguising
and
your
I'll-
intentions is just as important as actually disguising your true person, if that's what you're saying. Because my first intention was to like put you on your back foot so you know that I'm trying to one up you, so you know exactly where I stand on where you need to teach.
There's a second hidden language that I will teach you another time. But
Wait,
for now,
she crawls up, like lifts up. No, come on, no secrets.
oh, you wanted to learn how to hide.
I want to learn a secret language. What better way of hiding is that than that? You can hide the words that you say, and words are the most powerful thing that a man has. Well, a woman like me has. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, you're so stealthy and so awesome.
I will teach you.
You're amazing. And you two.
I'll teach you thieves can't.
Yep. And you two. Well, Chad.
Yep.
Phoebe, how on brand is the family going so far, by the way? Perfect.
Calcifer is looking into our souls.
He really is.
Lowen's
I
cat
just
is just
told
chilling
her.
behind everybody, staring into each and every one of our souls.
I was carrying my cat. How dare you steal my cat?
Hold on one moment.
Oh my god, there he is.
Dude,
Hi,
he's just
baby.
looking like that. I'm like, what is happening?
Every time he stares at the camera loses focus.
It does. He's going demon mode.
Hi, baby. We love gatitos.
Yeah, the minute that fucking Cadence hit me with a DM, it just says cat, and I'm like, I think she forgot. Like, we're in- Okay, DM, send us all our separate DMs so that we can continue the story.
Anyways, no, I was just sending it to one person. Thrax, you are sparring with Cot for a moment, and I promise you will double all the way back. And she gets lifted and picked up and held by Phoebe. Cot's like, I just wanted to be strong like Mr. Thrax. It's not really a bad thing. I just want to, be able to do things. I'm like almost as strong as you are now, Phoebe. I could break out of this if I wanted to. You see my strength? Watch this.
I can break these cuffs.
I'm not even
Stop.
trying it. You haven't even seen my true strength.
Stop. I'm only going to say it one more time. And then she takes her, she does the little, clunk thing with,
Yeah. She like buckles down. Okay. Hi, where's the mom? Sorry for being a spastastic person, Mr. Thrax.
That's fantastic.
I do not
Zine
know
taught me that word.
I do not know that word, but you
It
are.
means to be loud, fast, and incredibly obnoxious.
I don't know what that word means either. But
Obnoxious means every word.
It's not his third. This is like third language. You have to.
Why
that's
don't
why
you
have to be
explain it
slow.
then? You're like the wordsmith.
I appreciate you wanting to be a strong warrior.
I will be a strong warrior.
But you must also learn not only use one type of weapon. You must have a variety.
No. See, if I master one thing, then I won't be afraid of jack all shit like Dad says, and then you just hear Mix from down below.
You're not only gonna get you in trouble, you're gonna get me in trouble with Mom.
Why would I get you in trouble? Dad's the one who said it.
Because I'm next to you.
You'll be fine.
You know how Mom is.
Mom loves you. You'll be fine. I mean, Mom loves everybody, but you know.
Mom loves everybody.
Yeah, but you never get
I will-
punished, so you'll be fine.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you
I'm
don't.
the oldest.
Yeah, you're fine. You're like 100.
But chill.
Scott's
I'm
like
not 100.
6.
I will put you down if you promise to behave.
Okay. Done deal. Done. Fair. Square.
You have
deal. Easy.
You have to pinky swear.
Ah.
Mm.
Hmm.
No, okay, so wait, no, listen, Phoebe.
I'm not-
Wait, let me down and explain, because I want to do one thing. I want to do one thing, and then I'll be good. I promise. I want to do one thing. You have to hear me out. You have to hear me out. You have to hear me out.
I don't care fast talking.
Hear me out, or I actually use my strength, and you know I'm stronger than you. And this time, you know she means it.
You promise to behave.
After I do one thing,
What's the one thing?
I want Dad's hammer.
I would love to see this hammer.
I see the hammer. Let me go. And then, like, you can see that, like, she starts, like, wiggling. And Thrax, you see as she starts to wiggle, there's, like, a vein that now starts to form. And where Phoebe were before was just like, she's now, like, like, desperately trying to keep her in place. And she's like, let me go. I want out.
So the first thing
Shit.
you should do when breaking a grapple is put your hands in and wedge them out.
Like this, boom, and she's out immediately, falls to the ground. That's gonna be so useful. Just like up the stairs immediately. Thrax, you've unleashed a problem upon the world.
Thrax, you gonna keep an eye on her, right? Thrax.
We're
I
gonna
better go
now
check
go
on
to
Rory.
Norori and Nix. Norori, you are in the kitchen. What are you doing exactly? You're gonna have a little bit of a different conversation.
What does she need me to do in the kitchen? I'll help.
Cut everything, prep everything.
Just so you're aware, because her gloves, her bracers will be off at this point. Tattoos go all the way to her fingertips. She will go. Not the most dexterous with my fingers.
You're cutting meat and vegetables. I'm sure it will be fine. The best part is it's in a stew, so big chunk, little chunk doesn't matter as long as it's chunk.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
What's that even mean? Have you never cooked before? Oh God, did I pick the wrong person?
I'm not much of a cooker. I'm sorry to say. I mostly
Okay,
eat
well,
noodles.
you are a chopper, so she will turn around and be like, okay. And she hands you a chef's knife. She's like, okay, so carrot. And she looks at you and don't just chop like an asshole. Put the tip of the blade down and then push it. Yeah. And then again and again. About a half inch.
Before she says about a half inch, I go the whole distance.
Chop like the carrot in half. She's like, now you get to cut 2 more carrots. It's okay. You know why? Because it's all going to be in the same spot. Sorry, I'm a little strung out. I have a question for you, Noreen. And she kind of leans in on this while she's talking to you. Not like leaning into your ear, but you're both you're at the same station. She's getting really close to you, so she can kind of whisper. And she's like, "There's She gulps. There's a person that you all are in your group with. I believe his name is Anthony.
Yes.
And I've heard a lot of stories about Anthony in such a very short amount of time. And I don't see him here. And I'm wondering if that's because you're all hiding him from me.
It's quite honestly the opposite. We're hiding from him.
I'm not muted.
At literally any point, Miss Nori, if you bring him here, I can guarantee he will not stay around.
What would that entail exactly? Oh, if I knew that was going to be the case, maybe we should have brought him.
Maybe you should go get the one who made my daughter give her consent. And she just like starts chopping the meat violently fast. Chop, 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 chop.
Oh, the silly little book you waved around.
Excuse you?
Yes, apparently you can telepathically communicate with him if you give him consent by letting him access your mind or something like that. He waved the book around that said consent.
So he accessed my little girl's mind and could see all that was in her head? Here, have a drink, because I certainly need one, and immediately pours you a shot, pours yourself a shot.
I definitely need one, yes. I didn't like being around him either.
Where is he, out of curiosity?
Okay.
He's okay. Okay. He's okay.
Just
He's
got
at
back,
the
Olivia George.
He's okay. He's at the OK Inn. I understand. I got it. Listen, I completely forgot. There's some things I need to go buy, and there's a mart about 12 minutes away from here. I'm going to go see if I can get them, and I'll be right back, okay?
Before you head out, and
I just need to grab a few things.
yes, but I understand. Well, our perspectives may be a little different on this, but as much as I would love for him to not exist,
Do you
in this
have a
world,
daughter, Nori?
No. No, I don't.
Then I don't believe we're on the same page.
Probably not.
He sounds very indistinguishable. I'll go ask my daughter all about him.
Ask me what?
Hey, Phoebe, I have a question. I was wondering where your other little friend was. What was his name? Alex or something?
Anthony.
Anthony. Yes, Anthony.
Yeah, he's really
Where
nice.
is he? He's really nice.
Yeah, he's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had a couple conversations with him.
Right.
But he's not here.
It's not here. Yeah, I know that. See, I was gonna run out and go grab some stuff, and I want to know what he looked like a little bit better in case I saw him and I could invite him over.
Oh, he is. He's kind of like his name. He's kind of like an ant. He's
A bug.
well,
Sorry.
yeah, he's insect. He's a really cool one.
Insect.
He's like as well. He used to be shorter than me, but
He kinda
now
sounds
he's
like a
taller
monster.
than me.
Oh, he
No.
grows.
No,
How-
it's super fascinating. He has his own tribe, and he has like there's a whole culture. And I'm hoping to ask him questions about like apparently like there's people that they're called anters, and he has like a tribe, and he's trying to figure out some stuff for his tribe.
Phoebe, that's so amazing. What does he look like? What was he last wearing? What does he look like? Where was he last? Etc. Etc.
I don't know where he was.
As she
but-
starts scratching, you see like a tuft of fur just like get like ripped off of her neck, and she like starts to hide it. She's like, I just want to see him. Like,
Are
hopefully,
you okay, Mom?
I'm fine. It's a little itch,
Okay.
the fleas and
Um,
all that.
Oh, quick question. Where's Dad?
Phoebe, at this point, you can immediately roll an insight. She knows where everyone in the house is, and right now she does not know where Dad is. She's off her game. I thought he was with your other friends.
Hmm.
She's freaking the fuck out.
She notices when this happens, Phoebe starts clocking things. She looks at the dinner. She looks at Norori and like trying to like now get out of her own like passion talk and actually read the room.
Just
And-
staring at the alcohol a little harder.
She notices the alcohol. She follows
doesn't
Norori's
drink.
like she notices Norori. Oh, hey, you know what, Mom? Don't even worry about it. Don't sweat it. I'll go find Dad. And then I can give you an update where he is. Don't worry. I know where Kot is. I know where Thrax is. Please
That's
don't
so
stress.
awesome.
Don't worry about
Do
it.
you know where Anter is?
I promise you, Mom, don't know where he is. But if you want me to, I will go ahead and write down a description for you so that way.
Just grabs you and goes, yes. She thought you were gonna say, not gonna tell him, not gonna tell you where she is. Like, I'll go find him. like, yes, a description. A description would be great.
Mom, yeah, I can totally write down a description. Don't worry about it.
That'd be so
Just
wonderful,
give me
that'd be so wonderful. That'd be so wonderful. That'd be so wonderful. If you
give
could do
me a
it
second.
right now, that'd be amazing. No. You can just write it down right now. What he looks like to be.
Yeah, I can write it down really quick. Hold on.
Yep.
Um,
Here,
pulled
you
up.
write it down. I'm gonna go grab my things. Okay, you write it down. I'm gonna go grab my things. Just a few things. I gotta get my bags for whenever I go shopping. It's just so much to go shop for. And she's like walking away, walking upstairs as she says, or not upstairs, walking into her room as she says this. You hear metal on metal clanking together. You hear her like assembling something and disassembling something else. She's getting the gun.
she's very intense, isn't she?
Yeah, because Mom was an adventurer, so she has to be on her A game. I gotta write it down, some stuff down for her before she comes back. So don't mind me. I won't be a problem. I won't be trouble. I'll sit here over here at the table, grab my book.
Phoebe, it's fine.
and-
I'll talk to her.
Sure. I'll just have this prepared.
Don't
just
worry
in
about
case-
writing it down. I'll talk to her.
I'm still gonna do it because I said that I would. But I'll keep it in my back pocket. I will totally listen to you, and I'll keep it in my back pocket.
All right. You don't worry about it. I'll be fine. I guess I'll talk to Nyx a little more properly.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
don't.
go to where I hear the metal clinking. I'll tap on the side of the wall or the door where she may be to let her know that I'm there.
She goes, who is it?
It's Norori.
Oh, come on in, come on in, come on in. I'm just getting ready to go. And you
Open the door.
open the door. She's like, just shut the door behind you, pretty please, dear. Thank you so much.
That's
She leans back, and you see a 50 cal like barrel just sticking out, and she is slow assembling. Actually, not slow. She is quick assembling every single thing. She's like, just gotta make sure it's all good to go. I'm gonna blow his fucking brains out.
so you're a founder.
Gave my daughter consent, son of a bitch. I'll fucking kill him. Yeah.
Yeah. And you think that gives you all the right to dispense your own justice.
Whenever someone says that they gave consent to my daughter and my daughter doesn't know anything better, I'm gonna kill them. Yeah.
Trust me, I would like him to perish as much as the next person. But if you cause a scene, if you do something in the middle of the street, and that will probably put more stress on your whole family than anything, it's probably better not to cause a scene. If Anthony shows his face around,
When you say that, by the way, she gets sunken in a little bit, kind of understanding what you're saying. So continue.
if he shows his face around, I promise I'll take care of it.
She sets the gun down on her bed and kind of sits at the edge of her bed and looks at you. Or doesn't even look at you. She kind of looks down, kind of looks at your feet. I kind of like twiddling with her hands. I'm very sorry. I got extremely excited. I
Wow.
just want my daughter to be safe. And the first thing she says when she comes in the door is that, everybody's so great and so wonderful. And then she gets shocked and downtrodden. And then she explains that she gave consent to a bug. And she doesn't really know how to explain it. And then she starts crying and getting scared because she thinks we're going to be mad. And of course we're going to be mad because she explains it horribly. And she explains it worse. And then she explains the factualities of what's going on. But that doesn't help the emotion that she gave off. And
then displaying this side of yourself, showing this side of yourself self to her, thinks that's gonna make anything better.
I just want her to know that she should feel safe. What do you think Clot gets all of her crazy energy from? I just have to reel it back.
I step closer and I kneel down, or will kneel, like go to her knees, and she'll place her hand on hers. I will promise you that I will do my absolute best when I'm with her to keep an eye on her and protect her as if she was my sibling.
Just kind of twiddling her hands a little bit. the same way that you see Phoebe twirl hers from time to time. She kind of looks at you and she goes, do you really mean that?
100%.
I shouldn't trust you. I know better than to trust an adventurer blindly. But I will make an exception. Because you seem like you have a good heart. Anyone who would come in here who's afraid of creatures like that to try to protect them clearly has a good heart.
I have my own cross to bear when it comes to that type of situation. But if it does alleviate your worries any longer, you can ask around. I've lived in Haven for quite a bit, and any information that you wish to gather on me, I'm sure will be simple enough.
Okay. Um, Thank you, Miss Murray. I'll be out in a little bit. If you could tell Phoebe to come in here in a little bit, I'd be very thankful.
Very well, thank you. Stand back
She
up.
kind of squeezes your hand a little bit when she says that. Thank you. Give me 5 minutes, please.
5 minutes. Understood. I'll leave, and before I exit completely, I'll go. And I understand the urge to protect someone. Truly, I do.
All
I'll
right.
head back to Phoebe.
Nori, as you are walking out, Thrax, you are playing with Cot, and Mist, you are playing with Zeem. And open that up. The glass door outside slides open, and out comes not only Kozak, but also Floen, as they seem to have talked at length for an extended period of time. And they're both out and about. And they're... Well, Kozak is looking at all of you and kind of smiles as he does so. All right, good to see everybody's still here. Sorry about that. I just had a few words I want to talk with my Fey friend here about. Either way, I wanted to ask all of you a question. Hello, and kind of looks up and kind of shouting out upstairs where 4 of the people are, and you hear immediately Zeem and Kako coming, like at the exact same time. Thrax, Caught, is holding a 2-handed warhammer, just a big wooden mallet that has a blue handle or a blue silken handle that's wrapped around it with a black silken thing around it as well, creating this nice cross pattern all the way down. And as she walks, the hammer, boom, 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 every single individual step as she is running down. Zeem looks at you, Mist, and In Thieves Can't says, "Come on, Slowpoke, we gotta go!" Grabs you and starts dragging you forward. She's known the whole time. And immediately starts running down.
What a fucking dickhead.
She is just learning all sorts of fun things from you. And just, you're both scampering down. And they look and they sit down on their place on the couch and they kind of look at you two, and like Zeem kind of like pats the she sits up like on the like the armrest of a big chair and pats the seat for you to come sit at, Miss, like, come on, friend. And then Cot immediately is just like cleaning up a space for you to sit, Thrax, like on the couch. Like, these 2 pillows are your pillows. These are your pillows now. These are your pillows. You can sit here and I can sit next to you because we're going to be friends.
Do you not want to be on my shoulders again?
Yeah.
She like
Here,
drags the
ease
hammer
off
up
my
and it like
cords.
clunks. It like
Feel so
clunks
bad
onto
for you
your
guys.
knee. She
You
holds
don't
it.
get June going, ha! He comes out so hard.
I'm about to unmute.
We don't even hear you that well.
Yeah, because I can't go
Um,
high.
So,
You just want to talk though.
Phoebe, you kind of walk in as Nori was going to say something and doesn't do it, and Kozak brings you all into the living room as he was interrupted, or she was interrupted. And, well, I guess, I'm so sorry. Nori, you can tell Phoebe that, explain what you need to say before we get into this real quick. I apologize. Nothing? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I'll say, like I said, no need to write anything. And I just stroke her hair a little bit.
Huh? Oh, well, I was at least trying to make a sketch for Mom. She wanted details.
Don't
That's
worry.
yeah. Don't worry about it.
Holy shit, that's so good.
Fine. Everything's fine. It was dumb anyway.
If you're stressed,
I'm
when I
not
get
stressed.
Are you sure?
Says the most stressed motherfucker.
Nope.
I am not stressed. I am merely just trying to take care of tasks. And then once those tasks are done, everything will be all right.
Well, if you ever do get stressed for whatever reason, you can always talk to someone, or something I learned a long time ago. Breathe. Deep breaths.
Well, yeah, I'm already breathing. I wouldn't be standing. I'd be passed out on the floor.
Try doing that, but a little slower, a little deeper, with your eyes closed.
That's weird.
Charlene, I'm looking right at you. You're doing literally none of what Joyce just said.
It's
Exactly.
actually so good.
Exactly.
Okay.
She just kind of like.
Kozak's in the living room like, Phoebe?
Yeah,
Nori? Can I have both of you come into the living room, please?
Stop.
Oh, don't want to make me angry. Better hurry up.
Dad never gets angry, Phoebe.
She's just on edge.
Yeah. But he never gets angry. You all run up and he sits down and he goes, addresses all of you. First off, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you very, very much for allowing Phoebe into the group. I would also like to say it's excellent to see a group of people who are genuinely good people in a group. I've seen a lot of parties together, and most of them are more dysfunctional than they are functional. They almost function for the sake of being dysfunctional. So it's a very good surprise. And very nice to
What a nod. What a
see
good nod.
see individuals like you working together. Thank you. I know it's a bit cheesy, but I really am glad to see that both of my daughters, all 3 of my daughters, are getting along with you. And I'm hoping Zeem and Kot you both understand what it means to have a good party, people that you can play with, mess with, be friends with, adventure together with, etc. Just like bum 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 bum. It genuinely is very nice. Thank you. With that, I know all of you have been out and about for a little while. I figured you'd want to know a little bit about what's been going on in Haven. Nothing major, nothing incredible. No need for those looks. Just a little update. It's only been a day, but it's a very, very, very important day. You all started the founder's exam, and on the day of the founder's exam, actually, there was a small announcement. Is that the elections are going to be starting soon. Well, soon. As some of you may or may not know, our mayor of Haven won't be mayor forever. Old Elijah's going to be retiring, and he's already put his right foot forward. And he's already expressed that he's going to be giving his support to Miss Seraphina Starborn, Lady Seraphina Starborn. And we're all very excited for this new chapter in Haven. And for those of you who don't know, it's actually an extremely important title. It's an extremely important thing to be aware of in Haven on who wins or who doesn't. A lot of founders get heavily invested in these things because a lot of the laws are targeted directly at you. Us. Not to say that this is some political overwhelming thing that you have to look into. That would be ridiculous. You're here for adventure, you're here for fun, things along those natures. But it is something that you might want to keep tabs on from time to time. Especially if you start running into people that are, going to be extremely in your face about it. One of the other runners-up, someone that, is, I guess, crazy enough to stay in the race. His name is Francis. He himself is, how do I put this? He's a bit eccentric, but where everybody has bowed out of the race for Elijah to pass on his heir, he's one of the only people who's still going strong. And you may end up learning why. I want you to judge and make your own conclusions, things on that nature. Again, it's political hubbub, something you're probably never really going to have to deal with, but it's just something to keep in the back of your head. Along with that, if I'm not mistaken, I heard that some of the last trials, or maybe these were your last trials, today, right? If I heard that right, today's your last. Well, at least the culling phase is over for the exam.
You might know a bit more about that, but they said that the exams, this part of the exams, were concluded.
Their part in this part of the exams were concluded.
My goodness. Then I must have misspoke. You'll have to forget that I said that.
Already gone.
What?
Yeah,
It would
Dad,
it would be terrible if I was to tell you, if I was to slip up and say that I've been an examiner for a while and watching a couple of people and watching some adventures and seeing how they do. It'd be horrible of me to express that I know who has or has not passed. And it would be even more troublesome if I was to express that all of the individuals that I've spoken to on this day have passed the first part of their trials, and that they will be moving on tomorrow.
It would be a shame. Okay, stop it. I'm listening.
It would be quite a shame.
It really would. Now, anyways, if there's anything at all that you all would love to ask, um, time is of the essence, as unfortunately I'm gonna have to eat and immediately head out. So I have a lot going on tonight. I have to go perform this ballad across the town in a place you've probably never been to. It's gonna take probably the rest of the day or maybe a few.
Where are you performing?
Oh my god, Phoebe. And he just kind of stares at you. My golden
Oh.
child.
Oh. Mm. Right. Ignore that.
Any questions at all before dinner?
May we attend?
No.
Will I see you tomorrow morning?
Nope.
Are
My
you as
job is
good?
to not see you tomorrow morning. My job is to go play at a
Hmm.
play across
Right.
town.
Before you leave, would you mind playing something before you go?
I think I can do that.
I was just about to ask if you're as good as Christian is.
It does
Oh,
better.
not even a little bit. No, 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 no,
Much
no, no,
better.
no, 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 no.
Pause.
No.
If I had to
I
pick,
am-
I
I'm looking right
I
at
am
you,
a-
Luke. I asked this right
I
for you,
am-
buddy. I got
I am
you.
more of a dancer. and
Oh.
I sing a little, not a lot, but I'm more of a dancer.
But you're a performer.
Yes. Definitely no high artist like he is. I'll be a backup dancer or something, I assure you.
I've met him, and you are much better. And I've never even heard him.
Well, thank you. Now, I will say, and he kind of scans everybody and he locks eyes with you, Thrax, for a second, and then continues scanning. Speaking of Christian, he was going to be going on tour in a while, but unfortunately, something happened, and that's where he locks eyes on you and keeps going. And he's going to be taking a break for a little while. Apparently, there's some adoring fan that's just trying to find him at every nook and opportunity.
Thrax is standing perfectly straight, but his tail's like
Phoebe is gonna not hide it. She's just leaning in closer and closer. Hey, Thrax. I think it's you.
You're the one who did it? No way! Cot's on top of him.
just still.
Shh. Thrax,
Yes.
I think he means you.
I think he means you, is what Phoebe's trying to say. I don't know why she's whispering. That's quite enough, Cot. Thank you. No, really, I don't think anyone else can hear because she's whispering so quiet. Cot, you've got to understand how whispering works one of these days. I know how it works. When they talk quiet, they mean to talk louder.
Yes.
Thank you, Cot. Thank you so much. The world's best not tattletale. Look, if there's nothing else that your minds can conjure up, I think I'm gonna go try to find Nyx. Last call. Anything at all? 5, 4, 3, 2.
I just wish to say, to extend a thank you to you and your family for raising Phoebe well. She saved my life yesterday, and I wish to repay the gesture in kind at some point.
I heard she put quite the brave face on. And I can guarantee that she wouldn't have been able to do that without the inspiring heroism that you yourself managed to possess. You inspire those around you, Mr. Thrax. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I very humbly accept your gratitude. Phoebe, if I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
can you go grab your mother for me, please?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Scurry off to go grab Mix. As Kozak looks at all of you and says, I genuinely cannot thank all of you enough. You all seem like very good people. If there's anything you ever need, please know that our doors are open to you. And I wish to say that away from my daughter, so you know that I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you very much.
Phoebe, you walk into Nyx's room, and she's sitting at the edge of the bed, and y'all are going to have a short talk. We will go over it later.
Okay.
But you both come out smiling.
We're all here.
You all continue the rest of your day and evening eating good soup. There's a small performance that's done by Kozak. It's more of a, I think, a river dance kind of thing. He just kind of like, tap dances a little bit. Just
We got something playing music in the corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't Trotter. I get it now.
Yes, this is actually how I managed to court my wife, and just goes at it. And then you see all of the children and even the wife, all of them get happy feet and start just like stamping real fast because they all get excited. The whole house starts to vibrate a little bit.
Phoebe would
And
play
eventually-
with Cot and Z, just like in like a little circle.
Perfect. With that, eventually the night grows long. Kozak says his goodbyes and he leaves. Fast forwarding a little bit because one of us is just sitting on the sideline doing nothing.
Look, I'm playing lyric. Leave me alone.
This is true.
He's making stealth checks to avoid mommy.
I'm already in a disguise, so we're fine.
Yep. With that, is there anything anyone would like to do or talk about as night starts to simmer down, or before Kozak leaves and where everybody's still there?
There would be questions I would ask, but I'll leave that on the sidelines.
Okay.
I want to make a comment.
there-
How dangerous of a family to be like, "Hi, new friends. Let's talk about the elections and politics." I was like, Jesus, Mitch, we're gonna have election season soon. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, we're at a family dinner here. You bring up fucking politics.
Day one of
Yeah.
meetings of politics. Am I right, guys? I'm like, whoa.
We're like, whoa, are you Democrat? What the fuck is going on here?
And he immediately expresses which side that he's on.
No.
You're
So
on
it was
side
it was
too, right?
Serafina Starhold or whatever and Francis.
Yes.
Yes.
Serafina Star, whatever. I fucking
Yeah.
love that.
Star-Lord.
Yep.
Fucking
Are born.
Francie.
And
Starborn.
Francis. Period.
I like
Frenchie.
I like Francis.
Everybody likes Francis.
I li-
Because she's got a prestigious bullshit name, and then it's just, I'm Francis. I'm an everyday man.
Francis.
How are you?
No, dear.
You
I'm
said Francis. My first thought was fucking is that one politic who literally wears a boot on his head. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's still going, dude. He still thinks.
I'm
he's
gonna be
still
honest, everything might change since you just said that.
Oh,
We'll see.
I'm still backing
Um,
Francis, by the way. I don't give a fuck.
Anything Anything at all, anybody?
Literally, the only thing is as Kozak is leaving, Phoebe would run out and give him a big hug before he left.
We will give you a big, big hug and say, keep those weapons close and keep your allies closer.
I will.
Seem
I
to be
will.
more powerful than anything you carry.
And honestly, you didn't give not the biggest news ever, and I'm not glad that it didn't come from you. But yeah,
Ruffles your head a little bit. Okay.
just
Okay.
thank you, and I hope
You're doing well.
I thank you so much. I hope I can make you proud. Bye.
I already know you will. Gives you a kiss on the forehead, and he trots off.
And when you're using
The
a
most
big
wholesome
weapon,
family.
each weapon has a center of mass, and this is where you should hold it from when you don't have enough strength to wield this, rather than just dragging
Yeah,
it.
mine's at the very bottom, and the reason I hold it at the very bottom is because it gives me leverage. Phoebe taught me that word. Watch, see, look how hard I can swing this thing if I put my leg and my back into it, and she just like swings it down like full hammer, and it hits the ground, and it like
See,
vibrates. Oh, you just catch that shit, and your hand just, but you're like, you hold it, you're like, damn, she's got some power.
Yes.
Now, when you put 2 dots inside of the arrow like this, that means don't go this way. Now, when you put them outside of the
I
arrow,
thought that
right?
meant go that way.
No, opposite.
Oh, I don't know anything.
It's
that I thought
closed.
that
It's
meant.
closed off. If you want it to be open, right? So you put the dots on the outside.
Let me tell you, the
to-
girls at school, whenever they're showing me this, clearly don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because this is way better. This is some intense shit.
Imagine knowing how to read. Honestly,
Oh,
nerd. What a nerd.
With
shit.
with that,
we move on.
with that.
I just
You didn't
noticed
see that?
and I thought you did that on purpose.
No,
Bro.
no, I didn't.
See what?
Did
What?
you watch George, Mitch? Did you see George?
No. What?
You
No.
missed fucking history. That man just like rolled over his bed, did like a fucking somersault and everything.
Oh, I
That's what
definitely missed that.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no!
got distracted by Chris.
George.
He'll never do it
You
again.
missed the fat roll.
I did.
I'm so sad right now.
I am too.
No, wait! I have it recorded!
Oh,
Let's fucking go!
The fuck?
I'll have to find it later.
Let me
Oh,
see that
God.
shit.
Hey,
The
here's
moment
the
you see
news.
it.
She
Timestamp
records
it
these
quick.
sometimes.
Oh shit! She's been watching me
Anyways.
pick my nose this whole time.
Yup. Anywho, the next day starts. You all eat your food. You have a nice breakfast. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. A new day. You may all take a long rest
I think we
Let's
already took
go.
one, but that's
if you
fine.
even need it.
Anthony gets his
I
one health
need
point
it.
back.
I haven't
Let's
been hurt.
go.
Kill
I need
Anthony.
it.
Weird.
It is the new day. Oh,
All right,
look at
I'm
that.
back at I'm back at 2 hit die. Let's go.
Oh, I did a private GM roll. Hold on.
How dare you?
There you go. I recovered a hit.
I think everybody knows what you're doing.
Stealing.
Dude,
I
Anthony,
would-
you could recover one hit die if you weren't fucking gone.
NPC Anthony's problem now.
We'll love
How
that
are we
one day
gonna?
together.
How are we gonna?
Anyways.
get it, Chris?
Anyways, you all wake up, eat your food, have a nice long rest, and Mix packs you all a nice little lunch of leftover soup, as she made a shitload of it. Gives you all a paper container with a little foil lid on it, and it seems to be sealed on there in a way that it really isn't going to come apart anytime soon. slides it in your individual packs. That way, even if it sloshes around, it's really not. All right.
This might be a strange question, but
Of course.
is this container edible or no?
It's made of paper, fiber.
Yes.
I can eat.
You can. I would like to remind you that there's a liquid inside.
Yes.
Excellent. You know, I've met a lot of people from the Feywilds, and I know you're not from there, but I'll tell you something that one of them told me a long time ago. Anything's edible if your teeth are strong enough.
Yes. But things are making me sick now when I eat everything. So I'm wondering if this is edible.
Oh, you have a weak stomach, but strong jaw. You can eat that. Probably shouldn't eat all of it.
Understood. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I would throw the rest away when you're done. Probably have Phoebe answer questions like that from now on. She's got a good head on her shoulders. Should probably keep her very close and safe.
Already was doing that. Phoebe,
Wonderful.
is this edible?
That has been the theme for our team the minute that she joined. Don't worry.
Wonderful. Love hearing that.
What is?
Oh, look.
Are you giving her a fucking dentist exam there, Calcifer? What the fuck are you doing?
I'm having fun with Floan's cat. Ah.
With that, thank you all so very much. Best of luck. I know you have only about an hour to go get to the Explorer Circle, and it's about 45 minutes away. So, good luck, everybody. Have a good one. Safe travels and best of luck.
Thank you very much for inviting us into your home.
I
Thank you
appreciate
very much for everything all of you have done, and for the exceptionally wise words from an unfamiliar face. Thank you all. So long. And Caught and fucking
Saw your
can't ever remember her
PCs.
name immediately. Zeem are sitting in the background like, and you all leave off to the Explorer Circle. Can I ask real quick? Who has the tag?
I have the tag. It is back on Phoebe's horn.
It is back
Did
on
it fall
Phoebe's
off?
horn now?
Yes.
No, he tore it off,
He
remember?
took it off. He took
tore
it
it
off.
I
He was
took it
going to put
off.
it somewhere
We're here.
else.
We're here.
Tell you what, no, I don't want it on her horn anymore. I want to put it on.
I'm
So I want
telling
her
you
to have it.
guys,
I just don't want it on the
horn,
horn.
clear wrapping tape around there. Done.
Yes.
No one will ever get it. They will have to cut her horn off. And we all know if someone did that, they're done.
They would die. They would
They'd be very dead.
Mom, do you have any
Right.
clear tape?
I'm fresh out. I'm sorry, dear.
Mitch.
She'll probably get a move on. You have about 55 minutes before her.
I'm going.
You know, I've
Okay.
already wasted 5.
Well,
Hi, Mom.
Fuckers. Goodbye.
I wanted to slide a hand.
You
at
all
some-
make it to the Explorer Circle with no issue. No marching order needed. No nothing. No problems. One moment.
You're ambushed.
Don't worry, this is how I
As-
join the party. I attack you guys. You kill my party. I say, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me join you.
use the luchador. The last one remaining.
First of my kind, last of my kind. Savior of my people.
I'm the
As-
eldest brother.
As you all make it to the Explorer Circle, out front are quite a few groups of people. They walk up to the door, they get told something, and then they walk away, and another person walks up and escorts them to an area. Some people get told something and they just walk straight through the big double doors. Some people get told to go to the left, some to the right, etc., etc. It's all very convoluted and confusing. You walk up to the you'll walk right up and you see a group of people who all have name tags on who are just explaining like where to go for the day. And you overhear like, "Oh, you'll be going to the right group," and then you hear somebody just like, "Oh yeah, you can come right through the big double doors, brother. Come on in, yeah." And then you hear somebody just like, "No, you go to the right. You go to the left." Yes, miss.
I'm specifically looking for the cipher keepers. Anyone else who wants to join along with that, please?
Roll a perception check. Only missed.
Only missed. Okay.
I was looking for the guy I threatened.
He's not here. You don't even have to roll that. Mist, you were looking for the cipher keepers.
Mhm.
You do not find them. With that, you all walk up. There's a group of people standing there. One of them steps forward. Hi there. I am one of the founders, or sorry, not one of the founders. I'm sorry, it's early morning. I am one of the people. I'm helping the founders examination. Please present us with your name tag, your group, and we will tell you where you're supposed to be going today. Name tags are no longer an issue. Don't worry about them anymore.
We are the lore seekers, right?
Lore Seekers. Excellent. Hold on. She pulls out a piece of paper that you all have seen multiple times while they're in the back, and they all have their own little cards. She flips through a couple of them. Lore Seekers. Excellent. You will be going far down, as far as the building goes. Hang a left, and then you will be the first door on the left. Walk right on in. Okay? All right. Here's your tag. Thank you very much. Pastes it up top. Signs a couple of documents. You just please sign here. And just whoever gave the document. Just one. Just one.
Everyone, go!
No, time. Every time.
Somebody
Go ahead, Nori.
Perfect. Thank you very much. She puts it away. She doesn't give a shit anymore. Fucking one else signed for it. All right, to the left. To the left. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.
Of course. You all walk past the double doors, and round the building, and you see a single door that says exit on it, but it's the first door on the left. You try the lock and you open it up, and it just swings right open, and you walk in. It is a long hallway, and you follow it for a little while. You try every door along the way, and they are all locked. And you go all the way down, and eventually there's one more door, and you open it, and you are inside of the entrance. You are inside of the Explorer Circle, as you always are. Immediately, there are two people on either side of the door. They look at you, and they say, "Oh, welcome. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Lore Seekers, correct, Phoebe? Or wait, no, who signed for it? Norori."
Shit. Yes.
Yes, you all have passed. Congratulations. I know that's a little bit more abrupt than you would like, but we're going to have a much bigger explanation and ceremony. We decided to stop trying to keep the secret immediately.
Pat
as
Thrax is
well,
on the back. There you go. He looks so happy. Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Well, we're telling people that immediately because a lot of people were on edge, and we immediately got attacked the last time we didn't tell them what was going on. So please escort yourself, stay in a group, go to the front of the area, and eventually the next event will start. Thank you.
Can you give us any information on the next event, or is that confidential? Understood.
Thank you.
Well,
I have a question about the word escort. Last time, someone said they were an escort. They got very handsy and put arms around arms. So are we supposed to link arms when we walk, or no?
Good question.
No, not like that, Thrax. I'll explain it a little better in Dragonborn for you, buddy.
Ah. You use the same word multiple times. It is confusing.
That is the nature of
Prostitute,
the common.
prostitute.
Yeah. That is the nature of common language.
You all walk up. It takes a few minutes. After a while, eventually there's a relatively, and again, this is relatively small group of people from whenever the event started. You would guesstimate a little under half of the amount of people are here now.
Anyone we immediately recognize?
Oh yes.
Yeah, we're looking for the Cipher Keepers, brother.
So immediately as you're all looking around, there's a couple of groups, or not really a couple of groups, but maybe a couple of individuals that you lock eyes with. Maybe not somebody specifically that you've been looking for, but somebody you've seen a few times, whether it just be happenstance that you've seen them, etc., etc. Mist, on the other hand, as you're looking around, you see those individuals as well, and you see exactly who you're looking for. Desriel. And around her is her group, the Cipher Keepers. And they're all looking around, not the same as you. In fact, the one who skulks in the shadows locks eyes with you for a moment, gives you a wink, and continues looking. You're no longer enemies, so he doesn't care.
Yep, I'll wink back.
Blows a kiss.
Rogue sneaking.
Yep. It's like the most convoluted fucking.
we put our hands together. Just...
Eventually, everybody starts to simmer down as a single person comes on stage. This person is, how to explain it? They come on stage, a very unopposing looking figure. Looks at all of you. Smiles.
Was that supposed to be Christian Bale up there?
No. A very unopposing
I
figure.
sure hope not.
It is actually the same woman you have all seen multiple times sitting behind the desk that has greeted you every time. It actually randomly happens to be her. And she's just kind of looking at all of you. This truly is happenstance. And she looks at all of you and she goes, "Hello. Thank you all for showing up on time. Those of you who didn't show up, we gave you a 30-minute grace period. They have failed. As you're all very much aware, you have been granted access into a very specific set of doors that lead you inside of the building. If you've made it this far, that means you have passed the first part of our trial. Go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause." And she starts clapping, and everybody in the room kind of like looks around a little confused and then starts clapping. And then a lot of people are just, "Yeah, let's go." Like, they get a little rowdy. She starts quieting everyone down. As some of you may recognize me, I am not a founder. I am simply a volunteer. No one as grandiose is here to tell you that you fully passed because you haven't yet. This is, again, part 1 for trials. The second half will be happening shortly today. Blood Hunter Arlo Wildheart will be in charge of the next portion of the exam. As she says that, you hear a couple of people gasp, and you hear one person just go, "This test isn't going to be possible." And she looks up, smiles, and kind of has everybody relax. No. I have heard your concerns without any of you having to say anything. For the people who know Master Arlo, he is extreme in his intent. But all of the founders for this exam have come to a conclusion that the tests that he is going to be performing are within reason, especially for the amount of people that they believe need to be culled, is the word I've been told to choose. A lot of people start murmuring and gasping. She goes, no, there's a reason they've sent me rather than anyone else. It's because everyone else is getting ready. Each of you, whenever you turned in your names, whenever you leave here, you will be getting a card. Some of you might not be leaving. Some of them might be inside of this very building. Please do not grab anyone else's card. There's no reason to anymore. You are no longer fighting against each other. If anything, you might be fighting with each other. So, Master Arlo has told me to tell all of you you have exactly 2 hours to prepare. He did not tell me what you should prepare for, but you have 2 hours to prepare. Whatever you'd like that to mean, whatever that should mean to you, by all means, go for it. And that will start after you all leave this building. So, I'd like to ask if there are any questions at all. If anyone wishes to bow out from this point forward, if they think that the tests have been a little bit more rigorous, maybe there's been an error, maybe simply injuries are non-sustainable, please speak your word now. I see no one has said anything, which is excellent. You may all leave at your own leisure. I highly suggest you all stay inside of the Explorer Circle for a minimum of 10 minutes. Let everybody gather their things, including your own party members, and then you may all exit. I wish you all the safest on your journeys. Thank you. She bows, walks behind the curtains, and everyone's just a little confused. You've been working against each other this entire time, and all of a sudden now you're working together, and they want you to wait in this room for 10 minutes, but you're on a 2-hour clock.
After
So it just feels weird.
Okay.
like
I'm going to
with
use
the
this
card.
opportunity to take a look at my spells.
Go for it. You see a random person kind of walk up and they go, the prestigious warriors, and then you see another person come up, the exiled ravens, the sun devourers, cipher keepers, and then and then like people start fanning out and going towards these disembodied voices, and they're kind of like surrounding this one person as they're getting their little card. Eventually, somebody walks up around and goes, lore seekers. I'm trying to find the lore seekers. Oh, yeah, okay, great. A man walks up to you in a full suit, kind of smiling at all of you. As he walks up, hi there. He has slick back hair, a nice red tie, black double suit, little white underneath, just, really very well cut, nice chiseled jaw, blue eyes.
Morning.
Looks at all of you. Oh, good morning. It is a pleasure to see you. I am looking for the lore seekers. I am also looking for Norori.
Present.
Norori, it is a pleasure to see you and meet you. Thank you very much. And he extends out his hand for a nice handshake. It is a pleasure to see you. I assume you are the leader of the lore seekers, the person who put their name on this ballot, if I will. Yeah.
Miss is gonna just look up at her like, yeah, are you the leader?
We're more of a group decision type of party.
Then that is wonderful. The exact type of people I am looking to talk to. And as he goes to hand you this ballot, as you reach for it, he kind of like glosses it over towards all of you to kind of look at and anyone to come up and grab it. He goes, "This right here is, well, if you will, it's a ballot. And a ballot is something that I'm also looking for people to understand and convey." And he hands it to whoever grabs it. And he goes, "I personally will have my name on a ballot very soon. My name is Francis, and I am going to be running for, well, one of the opposing parties. I'm going to be running for mayor. I'm very excited. Miss Lady Starfina Starborn, she is truly a significant wonder to the lands and to the people around, etc. She is truly outstanding. I have volunteered so I may spread the good word, and also so I can see the founders of this beautiful city, to see the founders and the people who are going to put their lives on the line and who are going to, how to say, help clean up all of the problems that are around. And I truly wanted to say thank you all very, very much." And as he's doing this, any of you who want to and are looking around, you see every individual group is getting talked to by a very clearly distinguished political figure.
I'm
Well,
so mad. I'm so
um,
angry.
Mr. Francis.
Francis, yes. What is your name, my love?
My name is Phoebe Toontrotter.
Phoebe Toontrotter. The Toontrotters, of course, I should have guessed. You look like you have a little bit of song in your step. Well, Miss Toontrotter, how can I help you today?
Oh, I was just wondering. So you said you're running for mayor. What would be one of the first things that you would change if you were mayor?
One of the first things I'd change, well, that's simple to say the absolute least. I want to give more power to the people. I want to give more power to the individual. I want to give more power and more authority, more things that the founders could do. The people, the founders, everyone, etc., all need to be.
Can I insight
together.
check?
You sure can.
Weakling, he wants democracy. Only the strong should rule. Almost goals.
He is telling the absolute truth.
Wow. So you really want